6 feet. And action.
Okay, hi everybody. We miss you all, that's the first thing. So we wanted to do a little visual aid video for you about COVID-19 and how to do your best to avoid it and follow all the social rules. So the first thing is we're showing you is just 6 feet social distancing. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. And our buddy over here is Nick. First thing we want to talk about is COVID-19. It's a virus. You've heard enough about it. You know that. Some symptoms that you need to know about. First of all, from the time you might be exposed to it, it's a 1 to 14 day incubation period, which is why they quarantine people for 14 days. Some symptoms are fever. And when we say this, we classify that as 98.6 is the norm for most people. You could be lower, you could be a little bit higher. Anything above 100 is where we're going with this right now. So if you've got a fever of 100 or a little bit more than that, that's when it's time you should call your doctor. Don't go to their office, call your doctor, okay? And they'll advise you from there. If you go to the office, they'll just tell you not to come in, all right? That's the first thing. Some other symptoms: dry cough, fatigue, extreme fatigue, sore throat. Some people get diarrhea. Some people have chest pain. When you get to that point, you need to call your physician to make sure that you don't need to be sent to the hospital, okay? Those are the big ones right now for that. And one of the most important things that we've got to mention is that if you feel sick, stay home, okay? Isolate yourself. That's very important. The other thing is if you haven't had a flu shot, you should probably try to think about getting a flu shot, because the big thing with that is that some of the symptoms are similar, but if you've had a flu shot, it helps to diagnose the fact that you probably won't get the flu, so you probably got coronavirus. Having a flu shot or getting one is important, okay? Now the last thing I wanted to do is I want to demonstrate real quick to you. If you cough or sneeze, try to cover. If you can get a Kleenex or a tissue or piece of paper towel to cover when you cough or sneeze and then throw it right in the garbage, that helps. Okay, so I want to demonstrate. Most people don't appreciate how far, when you sneeze, the droplets go. And that's important in how the coronavirus is spread. So I'm going to demonstrate using baby powder and a 6 foot difference what a sneeze might look like, okay? And again, this is just a visual effect. And that's why 6 feet or more is important, to be apart from other people, okay? And to cover when you have a cough or a sneeze. Wrapping up, guys. Again, we've all told you how much we miss having you here. I just want to tell you that not only do we miss you, but it's important that some of the things that we've done in this video you take seriously. And if you're not sure, go to the website cdc.gov, and they have all these things on coronavirus up to date every day. Miss you. Be careful. Keep your social distance. And my last word of advice is like I always tell people that are injured, turn a negative into a positive. Use this time to get better at something. Get better at your schoolwork. I know it's online and you can kind of skate on it a little bit, but don't. Get better. If you can go out and do stuff on your own, do that. Get better at things, or go help somebody. There's a lot of people that
to remember, I know it's super hard, and whether you're wearing gloves or you don't have access to gloves, it is super important to not touch your face. I get itches on my nose, anything like that. Do your best to just leave your hands away from your face. Hey guys, so in our closing remarks, we just want to remind you, take social distancing seriously. We know that it's super hard to stay at home and try to entertain yourself all day, but it's the only way to really slow this down and get to the point where the virus is no longer infecting any people. Also, if you get sick, we would just want to let you know that you want to take Tylenol rather than ibuprofen, okay? That's something that'll help with your symptoms rather than exacerbate them. We also want to, if you have to go to the store or out for any reason, take the social distancing very seriously. So 6 feet and less than 10 people is really ideal, and that's what we're trying to focus on. So good luck, guys. Stay safe. We miss you. We hope to see you soon.
Anything to add, Nick? Nope. Stay safe, guys.
Hi guys, I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to touch on a few things before we end here. As you can see, I'm wearing gloves. It's important. I know not everyone's going to have access to gloves, but if you do, it's a good idea to use them. What it does is it creates another barrier between your skin, your hands, and the environment. Anytime that you're using hand washing and anywhere like in a room like this in your day-to-day life, any high contact surfaces, you're going to want to make sure you're wiping down after every use. So after Kira just washed her hands, I'm going to come in. Here's some Clorox wipes. Anything disinfecting, antibacterial, antiviral wipe, Lysol's fine too. You're going to want to get these faucets, get the handles on the sink. It's been shown that the coronavirus likes to live on hard surfaces for up to days. So you want to make sure that after every use, you're making sure you're wiping down these surfaces. The coffee maker here where people touch, make sure we're getting those switches, handles on the pots. I'm going to come over here. Door handles, big one. It seems excessive, guys, but these are steps you can take to protect yourself, and they matter. Light switches, anything that lots of people are going to be coming into contact with on a daily basis. I'm going to do the refrigerator handles. This plastic here and this stainless steel, the virus can live on there for up to, I think they say, 4 days. So just make sure you're thoroughly cleaning all these areas. I'm going to bring you guys over. If you guys have a landline, it's a good idea to clean, anything that you're holding, anything that's touching your face especially. One of the biggest culprits, cell phones. Just make sure you guys are getting, the screen. These you're holding up to your face, you're on all day. It's a good idea to clean these when there's not a pandemic, but especially now. So, you just want to make sure that you're protecting yourselves, guys. Next, I'm going to take you out to my car, show you a little how-to, how to clean your car, and we'll go from there. All right. All right, guys, so I'm hoping you guys aren't traveling too far in your day-to-day lives, but I realize that some of you will and some of you have to. So, cars are another breeding ground for bacteria. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my keys and my fob, something I'm touching every day. Want to make sure you're killing all the germs on there. Next, common sense, guys. Steering wheel, anywhere your hands go. Turn signal, gear shift, entertainment center, knobs, buttons, anything up here that you think you're probably touching, it's a good idea to wipe down. It's common sense, guys. It seems excessive, but these steps are going to help you stay safe. Also, it's something to think about. Some less, common things that you got to think about. Desktop computers, keyboards, mouses, Xbox controllers, PlayStation, things like that you have in your hands that, the second you're done with it, just get a wipe it down, take these steps, wash your hands, and make sure that you're staying ahead of this thing. All right. In closing, guys, I just wanted to say, how much we miss you here. Obviously, I'd rather be helping you guys, getting you guys ready for a game or practice than doing this video, but this is important. It's important we take this seriously. These are steps we can take to mitigate this thing. It's important. I think history is going to show that this is hopefully a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence, and we have to take it seriously and do whatever we can to make sure that this thing doesn't keep spreading. That being said, I hope all of you guys are staying safe. I miss you all, and I really can't wait to see you guys again, hopefully soon. In the meantime, take it seriously, be safe, look out for each other, and hopefully, we'll see you before too long. Thanks, guys.